Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk a little bit about the Norwegian concepts. So basically words that define a certain way of life that exists here in Norway. So to start, I really have to talk about the Jante loven, and this is the law of Jante. Maybe you have already heard about this before, and it basically represents the way that Norwegians should behave. It says they should put society in front of the individual, they shouldn't be jealous of each other or brag about their own accomplishments. Just so you have an idea, here are some sentences that are written on this law. So, for example, you're not to think you are special, you're not to think you are smarter or better or more important than everyone else is, you're not to laugh at people, this kind of thing. Most of Norwegians are very defensive about these rules, so they really live their life following this way of living and these rules and this way of thinking, working more like as a whole in society than just one individual. Another concept is called Latitude, and this is when Norwegians travel to Sweden to go to the supermarket, to buy alcohol. Normally it's more like food and drinks because in Sweden it's cheaper, they have more variety, so Norwegians drive there. They probably spend a lot of money on like gas just to drive there, but they do this so they could fill the whole car with food and drinks and then come back to Norway with everything. Another concept that is also related with Sweden is svenske vitser, and this is basically jokes that Norwegians make about the Swedish. And they are not very funny jokes, I have to say. They are a little bit like dark jokes or sarcastic jokes, or they are not jokes at all because they are not funny, but yeah, this is a thing here in Norway. Norwegians really like to make fun of Swedish people. And I can give you an example of a joke. So, why do Swedes have empty bottles in the fridge? In case someone visits them and they are not thirsty. Another concept is dugnad, and this is a community day where people get together to fix, paint, clean, tidy, yeah, just basically just to help each other. It normally happens around the change of seasons, so before summer or before winter, and it is organized by neighborhoods, by flat blocks, by schools or activity groups. And Norwegians consider this a duty. So if you live in Norway or if you are coming to live in Norway, you already know that you will have at some point to be part of this, be part of dugnad. Another concept is Taco Friday, and this is a very funny / ridiculous one because first of all, tacos are not a very Norwegian thing. So every Friday you are supposed to join together and have tacos with your friends or family. And it doesn't have to be in a restaurant. I think most people do it at home. Yeah, don't ask me how it started because I have no idea. And Norway has some food culture. Maybe it's not like the biggest food culture in the world, but they have food culture. So I really can't understand why they had to start with Taco Friday. But it's a big thing here. And the last concepts are a little bit connected with each other. One is Latitude and another one is Gåpåtur. And basically, so Latitude, I already talked in other videos in my channel, is when Norwegians go to their cabin in the woods for the weekend or on vacation or just for a few days or with friends or with work. A lot of workplaces have their own hyttes, so cabins that the employees can rent to go with friends or family or co-workers. A lot of families have their hyttes. Some even have a winter cabin and a summer cabin. So yeah, it's quite a thing here to have a hytte. And so hyttetur is when you go to your hytte and spend a few days there. And then gå på tur is something that all Norwegians do. If you start dating a Norwegian, you will have to start doing this as well. If you have Norwegian friends, I'm sure they will invite you for this kind of things. And it's basically going for a walk, but like a long walk, like kind of like a hike. So Norwegians really like to go for walks in the forest, in the mountains, in the lakes. They just love walking, and they have this expression or concept of life that is gå på tur. And those were all the concepts I had for you today. I actually know a lot more, so let me know if you want me to make a second part of this video with more concepts. Also, let me know if you know of more concepts down in the comments below. I would love to know, even if it's from your own country. I think that's very interesting that you share that with everyone in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye!